Hey guys, it's Big Louie from LOU2RETRO. Came downstairs to work in the basement a little bit today, continue unpacking boxes and all that type of stuff, and just realized that I had an opportunity to make a video here, so that's what I'm doing. Couple of things. I'm in the room, which now that I'm standing in here talking, it's like the sound goes nowhere. It feels like a dead room. It's kind of odd, but it's about half filled with boxes behind me, and then I have started unpacking a lot of this type of stuff. So we're making some efforts to get to the game room. You can kind of see it behind me here a little bit. We have some shelves set up. Started unpacking some of the boxes, but as you can see, long way to go. So the room's, that's only just a part of the room. So get that set back up. So work in progress going on right now. Next thing, we stopped by a German McDonald's the other day on the way back from a trip we had taken, and kids got Happy Meals, and we don't normally go to McDonald's. This is like the first time in probably years that we've been there, but they're actually selling Mario figure, or giving away Mario figures in their Happy Meals. So Luigi, I don't know if they're doing this back in the States, but Luigi spins and Mario makes a noise. I have more, but probably not going to do the whole collection because we're not big McDonald's people anymore, just for health reasons. So there's that. What else do we have to talk about? So I'm getting old. I'm almost 40, but I actually got hearing aids for both ears just because there's higher frequencies that I just can't hear in both ears. And it was really getting bad in like public situations or restaurants. I can't hear people talking to me sometimes. So I got those, and they're amazing. For those of you out there that are deaf or have certain ranges of hearings you can't hear, they're Halo 2s, which interact with your iPhone. The good thing about it is, because they interact with my iPhone via Bluetooth, I can hear, outside of just being able to hear again, people talking to me and little things. I can listen to podcasts when I'm doing stuff. I don't have to wear headphones wherever I'm doing. I could just be random tasks, just go ahead and pop on a podcast or whatever, and it streams directly into my ears, and I don't have to worry about kids being around and somebody using some foul language or something like that, or the wife being bored with listening to video game podcasts. So hopefully I'll be able to catch up on a lot of my back catalog of podcasts. And I run to work, or I'll bike to work a lot, and it's only like about 5 miles one way, but it's allowing me to catch up on a lot of that type of stuff too. So there's that. They're really cool. I love them, and I know there used to be a stigma about them, but I'm very happy so far with it. So next little thing, my birthday's coming up in December, and my wife got something in the mail, and I actually went to pick up the mail, and I saw it said gloves on it, and it was, I think it said glove, and it was a bubble package about that big, and I was like, glove, and she said she had something coming in the mail for me for my birthday, so I was like, and I felt it, and it kind of felt like a power glove. I was like, oh, sweet, I'm getting a power glove. She actually went out and bought me a power glove for my birthday, and then she's like, I'm so excited, I just can't wait, so she gave it to me yesterday. I opened up, and it wasn't a power glove. It was like running, biking gloves. They actually have really bright lights built into the back of the hands, because I run and bike to work, and it's really dark out in the morning. So, and here in Germany, they're real big on, you have to have lights on and reflectors and all this stuff. So I'm real happy with those. No power glove, but I'm really happy with those, and it's really cool. So it was a near power glove miss there. I just thought I'd share that with you guys. See, I don't think there's anything else. Again, I just wanted to come down here. I was getting ready to work down here and take all this bunch of junk to the thrift store, but I really feel like I need to downsize quite a bit. I like collecting boxes. I like collecting handhelds, and I like collecting the plug and plays. At least the respectable ones. Maybe not some of the crappier ones that are on the market, but there's, you get to a certain point and you're like, man, I just don't have room for a lot of stuff, and all the peripherals and all the boxes and all of that type of stuff are the first things that you look at, and you're like, I don't know if I have room for that type of stuff. I don't know if I have room to transport that stuff anymore. And then there's also the growing collection of old computers and computer parts that I, have aspirations to make all these MAME cabinets with. I'm looking at 4 monitors sitting right there that somehow made it through the trip, and I'm thinking maybe I don't need all those anymore. So we'll see how that goes. And I guess maybe the last thing is, I woke up this morning and somebody had posted something on it was a Facebook cell group for a Nintendo, and like 30 games that came with it, and I think I had almost all of them except for like 1 or 2, and they were cheap titles. And he wanted 100 euro for it, which would have been like, I don't know, $120 maybe. So didn't get it, but he already had like 20 comments. So anyway, we continue to find stuff over here, even though we're not really looking. It just kind of pops into our view. So I think that's it. So until next time, talk to you guys later.
Und Wahnsinn, liebe Freunde, hört mal gerade zu. Ich habe eine riesen Überraschung. Bitte mal alle aufstehen, Und hört mir mal kurz zu. Und auf dem gelben Wagen sitzt. Es gibt auch das, kennt ihr, liebe Freunde. Ich habe jemanden eingeladen, der Uwe Hubert, hier vorne, der zweite Vorsitzende. Könnt ihr mal kurz ruhig sein? Der zweite Vorsitzende der Kinderkerbe-Gesellschaft hat gesagt, er kommt heute Abend nur zum Oktoberfest, denn die schönste Frau aus Hessen